Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Let me turn down the music a bit for you. I was just trying to download more music, but it's currently yelling at me for some reason. I'm not sure why. Give me a second. Maybe I can investigate quickly. It shouldn't be. I've downloaded stuff, so I'm not sure why it's yelling at me. I don't know. Maybe their website's down, for all I know. Anyways, welcome in. This is part 3 of the Archon quest. And hopefully the last. Not gonna lie. Not because I don't like it, but because Instagram keeps spoiling stuff for me, and I just want to get it over and done with so that it can't spoil anything for me. But let's see. Let's go in. If you don't, what happened last time is that Kachina got caught in the Night Kingdom, Night Kingdom, I want to say it's called, or something like that. And we're trying to go find her. So let's go find her. The poor girl needs to be saved. Hopefully my air conditioner isn't loud. If it is, let me know and I'll turn it off. Whoa.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
Yeah.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons.
Ooh.
Humans
Sorry, I
only
thought it was
established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
Okay.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their
Hold on,
own
I have
advanced
to turn it.
civilization?
I don't know why, but
Yes, a really long time ago.
if you can
Very
hear
few
it, you can
records
hear
have
them.
survived
Their
until
like
now,
S's
so
sound
no one
weird.
really knows what the devices here are for.
So I'm just gonna
These
turn
ruins
it
have been
down.
abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No. It's going to be
If it's
obstacle
too
after
quiet, let me know,
obstacle
and
from
I'll
here on
turn
out.
it back up. Ah. I don't want to play solitaire. Just what I wanted to hear.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
Laughing like what?
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Sure.
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Adventurers live for moments like this.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
You think the little one, I don't know her name, will be a 5 or 4 star? The other two, how about the other 2 characters? Chaska, I want to say the one's name is.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
That one.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports.
Oh, that's
and
interesting.
I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such a...
Oops.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Oops. Good, I was about to say, I'm not.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! There is no escape!
Defract!
never get over. Oh shit! You know what I didn't fix? It's okay. I fixed everything, but like, it's fine. Oh, I didn't realize you could ride this with him.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Yippee! Really drums.
Shine down!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble. Here you are.
What is this? Sure, I knew I needed to do that. Oh. I love the new mechanics. Yes, it gives Pokemon slash Dragon City vibes, but it's cool at least. That was gross. I don't know what just happened.
Illusion shattered! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Silence.
Excuse me. Oh,
The
that
time is
might be a little
beckoning.
tricky because I know. So I am excited to get Kanish.
There is no escape.
That's not it. I already forgot how to say his name. I'm so bad. But the new Dendro character. But there is also a new Geo character coming out, and she looks. Hello? Honestly, she is. Excuse me. She is unbelievable. Like, she is so cool.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
Climb, climb, climb. Okay, give me a second. Shit,
This must be the entrance
let them
the
talk for a
Pyro
second.
Archon
I'll be
told
right
us
back.
about.
I need to check something.
The one ripped open by the abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready. Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Why are we pulling Paimon?
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
I want to say it's Kanish, but I really think
It
I'm
looks
saying
so
that wrong.
different from what I imagined in the stories.
The abyssal energy is
That
everywhere.
overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
Kachina, Kachina.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Don't.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here.
Oops.
We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
Okay, how does she know
That's
that?
it?
Don't try to
You
run away.
really think that little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
I wouldn't.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
What?
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Okay, why are we surprised? In a zoom, I had talking
Calm
ghosts.
down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Yeah.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me.
Aw.
Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected.
Ew.
Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Aw.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power.
Where? Show us.
I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Paimon
So
didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano
Okay.
ready to engulf our
Is it
world
my
at any
game?
moment.
like what the actual?
Ouch!
Quick, get back here. You can't go wandering off.
You're the one that
Stick
didn't
close
just.
to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
You didn't do a good job in the beginning.
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
You already took out most of them. You're like fast but slow. I can't.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Well, I mean, they're just gonna follow you, man. You gotta take care of them. Oops.
Adventure time! There is no escape!
Ah. Where are you going without me? Bum 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 bum. I'm not really sure if that helped at all, truthfully.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
That's not good. Why is he all alone? either. You're alone.
Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, never mind.
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
What did it say?
Eat Paimon.
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Yeah. I can't imagine her pants are comfortable at all. Oh, where are you taking me?
I just heard
Hold
it
on.
too! Let's keep going.
hold on.
Paimon wants to get out of this place!
My headphones. Kachina. Oh. What year? What the heck? Oh, that's her.
We're here, Kachina!
Kachina.
Oh, honey, you made it!
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Oh.
Good idea. Let's go!
Everybody stand back!
Settle down.
Let her rip! Yeah!
Hey, we got her. Let's leave. We
You're
don't talk.
here! You're finally here! Thank you so much!
Stop.
That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Mm.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YF with me?
Excuse me?
I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
Okay.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main
I
totem
kind of
poles
think
representing
she's
the
gonna be a
YF of each
5-star
tribe.
and she's gonna be a 4-star.
You can think of them
She
like
just
the
kind of
body
gives
of
that
each
vibe,
YF.
but I don't really.
Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the YF can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the YF can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam.
Hmm.
But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Hmm.
Still, we can't just leave the YF to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
Saving one
I agree.
is better
We
than
might
none.
even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the YF and leave this place.
Aw.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on.
Okay.
Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Y-Up. Not because we have something to prove.
Okay.
You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way,
I like her little bone.
so
it
we
looks
might
so
as
cool.
well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides,
He's a soul.
I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes.
Oh.
So go. Achieve your goal. And return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything. You're a true hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
Dude, Genshin. Why you gotta make me cry?
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Whoops.
Wyab, I'm back. My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab, can you hear me? Wyab?
Huh?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Ah, fuck.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
You killed Malco?
He's
He
already
would have
dead.
dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus
Look at his
on
pointed
yourself.
toes. He'd be good at ballet.
You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril. No, the power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter.
Stop it. You don't talk to her like that.
That is
We're
the
gonna fuck you up.
tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
Beat him up.
Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all.
Beat him up.
The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you.
She was ordinary.
Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure?
Because she
while
has the
you,
gnosis with her.
Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
And she's not weak.
Kachina, give me your hand.
Huh? Now is not the time to win with the power of friendship.
Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Um,
Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear.
Okay.
Because I'm not alone anymore. You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down, it comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding
God.
that ideal, and in our
Okay,
decision
I'm
to
sorry.
stand
This
together
is
and
a
fight.
little too much like
Well said.
My Little Pony.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you.
Yeah.
There aren't many in
Fuck 'em up.
Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
I only get her 1, 2, 3.
Surf's up! Amazing!
Okay, I don't know if it's because
Surf's up! Amazing! Right here! Clear the area! Catch an epic wave! Woo! Let's ride! Woo!
okay, I don't know what just happened.
We won! We actually won!
Nice job.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina! Absolutely fantastic! This makes me so unbelievably happy.
Oh my
I'm
god.
happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable. Huh? What's happening?
I couldn't tell you.
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
What's your
Wait.
ancient name?
Does that mean you're...
Your what? Oh,
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to
Oh,
save
shit.
your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
hi.
Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the abyss.
Is he just extremely tall to like?
It took years worth of
Over-exaggerate?
scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play.
Mm.
Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Okay.
Who are you?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
500. Giant.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab.
Huh.
Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Oh.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame.
Oh.
Its blaze will become one with our vision for
He
Natlan.
is very tall.
Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Okay. Oh.
What's wrong, Mualani? Ah, so many memories.
Whoa. She's smart.
My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
Damn.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
Does that mean you already know about this whole
I
thing?
know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wayab first.
Oh man. That sounds like a lot of work. Uh-oh. I don't like that look from a traveler.
Okay, that should be enough. Why up? Why up? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina.
The great
My
spirit of
dear
this land,
child.
agent of Night's will.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay.
Kachina!
I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina.
I was about to say, my
No
man,
matter
she is a
what
child.
happens,
Although, she might be a
you
child
are
too,
all
but I don't
my
really know.
most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you.
So there's only
Your
one Wyatt?
ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you.
Ooh.
Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
Mm. I swear, if she cries, I'm done.
Thank you, Wyatt.
My
It
God.
gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wyatt, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Leave, Aether. Run! You don't got time. Oh my God, you don't got time. Oh my God, that's so scary. Oh my God. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Run!
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Yeah, bring your little feeties. Oh goodness.
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle!
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Faster!
We'll never make it!
Whoa. Dum, dum, dum. I don't know what that means. Oh.
You've done well. Now come home.
That was pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why, but she gives me Rockstar vibes, and I feel like
We're
she should have a
back.
guitar. Oh, how long has my music
The
not
Pyro
been playing?
Archon saved us.
Might be.
She's not here.
How did she regain her strength?
Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
I don't know, my man.
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousnness.
So
That
you're
makes sense.
saying her consciousness did all that?
Yeah, don't fuck with
Every
her.
great display of power comes at a price.
Uh-oh.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
Yeah.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
I'm completely fine.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
His
Let's
sister
get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night
is
Kingdom
literally the Abyss
Right.
princess.
The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
as well. I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now.
Ooh.
Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's
I can't decide
ultimate
if she's gonna be a
fate.
bow user or a claymore. Just saying. Can you like? Okay. No, we're just gonna. Okay. And we already know Cheska is a bow. So I feel like she would have. I think she's gonna be a claymore. She just gives me claymore vibes.
Off we go! Adventure time!
Hello. Uh-oh. That ain't good.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Yeah.
It's good to see you all here in one piece.
But look
I
at
know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first.
she's
It's
doctor.
best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Despite the short stint in the Night Kingdom, Bololani and the others all have some degree of abyssal contamination. Oh no! But thanks to, I can't remember, extensive experience treating abyssal contamination, the harmful effects will not be permanent. Treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms.
All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
We don't know why though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions.
Yeah.
Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
Her lips look so realistic
All
to
right.
me, but then the rest
There's
of
so much
her...
to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Yikes.
Huh?
No. That can't be true, can it?
Less than
That's
a year.
right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development. but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Fuck the
Mulan
abyss.
told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss.
Correct.
Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
Okay.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future.
Okay.
So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories.
Okay. You know, it's...
Since
you
the
know,
plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
bonk.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's
Knew it.
impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan.
Uh-oh.
A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Damn. That was all part of the plan.
We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war.
Okay.
The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old, 500 years
Okay,
ago.
well, we already know who the heroes
so that
are.
means I'm one of the
Hold on.
chosen?
Let me think for a second. Mulani, Kachina, Kanish, until I hear his name again to fix that. Chaska. Did I name those? Mulani, Kanish, Chaska, Electro Girl, can't remember her name. I either need one or two more. I think I need one more. But I don't know who that would be.
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So, in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. but something went wrong along the way.
Uh-oh.
The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them.
Ooh.
Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Oh, is that why
Just
she
like
knows
how
a
the
little
Ode
bit?
of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess
when you can
intelligence,
feel
but its methods
a
certainly
fucking
aren't
pimple
easy
growing
to counter. If we want to
on your
unblock that
skin,
information
that's
from being
I
passed
have one on
on,
my forehead.
my
and it hurts
presence
really
alone
bad.
isn't
I want to
enough.
cry.
The ancient name bearer must establish a greater connection to their name.
Oh.
So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines.
Uh-oh.
Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy,
I lied.
and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Oh.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Okay, that's 2 left.
But we have less than a year.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
And it's either these
But
2?
if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the
I lied.
opposite
Kachina
could
is
also
not
be
one of them.
true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
But what if they don't make it?
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab.
Don't.
I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you...
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
You're like the real Archon?
Oh, right! All the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
She did.
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom.
Uh-oh.
After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose. Fuel.
Ah, so back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every
Shit, I
item
should've
belonged
paid
to a
attention.
hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited. But together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
Wait,
Aw.
aren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their
So there should be
belongings to me,
6
or
wives.
the Pyro Archon of their time,
Right?
it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
They're just items. You have the memories.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time?
They're...
The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Yeah.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast
Girl,
doesn't
just
feel
one
right.
night. It's fine.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right, you should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
I'm gonna get my nerds real quick. Uh-oh. It does look very empty. What is this? One, two, three.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential.
Someone remind me
I
to
can
fix the
see
value
it.
on this. Because the
One
S's are
day,
really making me
when
mad.
I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me.
Oh.
So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
She's not dead that, though, I thought. Right? Oh. Why such an angry face? Ma'am, you're walking in slow-mo. Children of the
Our
Echoes?
nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future.
I actually don't know. I don't think
The
so.
Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory.
Ouch.
But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
Oh, gosh. Okay. That's one way.
For Natlan.
A little confuzzled. But when am I not? Did that just pause?
So,
you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
Oh, her poor sister.
Can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis.
Aww.
Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
Yeah.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Oh.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something.
Oh.
There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it.
Oh.
So,
Genshin,
don't
really?
forget about me.
Really?
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
I'm a little confused what's happening, other than her seeing past memories and whatnot.
The
Or
rules are
maybe
my legacy. They shall grant us the strength
memories of
to overcome
like
the next tragedy.
Objects.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This way. Telling me to go there, but this says down. Okay. Benny. Okay, you telling me there's no better way.
Time.
Who gets to sit here?
Off we go. Adventure time.
Benny, you just need to run, okay? That's your job. Oops. 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 There we go.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But, it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Of course not.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Okay.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
You can tell us anything.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason.
Yes, we
Her
know.
impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
Provoked her so she'd take the impulse out.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
What? Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
Thanks for confirming.
I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
I wonder if she'll be playable in the future.
Huh.
Probably not, though.
Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
They're just looking
In
out
the
for
end,
each
it's
other.
all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Damn straight. Get me in there. Look at the big guy.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
Ouch.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
Ouch.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
Beat him up.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
No.
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Nice.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
Ouch.
All right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal.
Yeah.
Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the
Okay.
whole thing.
Hold on. Paimon.
They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dayan-san.
Kanich.
They all helped the traveler and
Kanich,
Paimon figure
Kanich.
out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom.
Insan? Is that how she said it? Insan?
They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
Someone to hug that poor girl.
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
That way, I also become a champion.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Can you talk?
My apologies. I knew more than I let on. Everything comes at a price. Most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero. If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are far more precious. But in any case, we're now on the same page.
Well, you probably know who the other two
before
are.
the two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Night Wind.
Let's see. Where was she from? She's from the Flowers, I think. I don't remember where she's from.
Cost us a lot, but we got Kachina back safely, and that's what matters. There'll be even tougher challenges coming our way in the days ahead.
That's
though.
one of the champions.
We'll have to train harder, make sure we're in peak condition. That includes you, Paimon. I can do a special one-off session to show you the ropes. Interested?
No thanks.
You know what? That's pretty fitting, not gonna lie. Although, I don't understand, because Although, I guess if he has a ancient name, it doesn't necessarily mean he has to have a vision. Okay, where am I supposed to go, actually?
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
Aww.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite!
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
Why didn't you get the heroes of the past to join you in this age?
Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
So that's the life you had to leave
You feel
behind.
loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am
it's
already
gone.
far more fortunate than those who
Damn it.
lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
I was playing with the crystal and I lost it. That's actually what I wanted to do.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms.
Yeah.
The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important.
I just hope I don't run it over.
Even if
It's
the
like
future
only thing I
ends
hope.
in destruction, there's still no reason to give up
And it's a
on the
black
here
crystal,
and
so
now.
like...
And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Surely you don't mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
You don't need to do that.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come.
Aww.
The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
I just want to help out.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Okay, I know this can't be it. There has to be another part.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now.
Oh my god, it
As
is
for
his hair.
you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
I am really upset about his design because they gave him, like, this is the #1 for two-way Harbinger, and you're telling me he is built like, how do I describe this? Like, Risley has way more muscle on his character than this guy, and it makes me devastated. He's the #1 for two-way Harbinger, and a man in a prison who killed his parents a long time ago, spoiler, I shouldn't say a long time ago, when he was young, has more muscle than him.
No
What
matter
trick?
how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Huh? I don't know. Wait a minute, what? Is that real? I'm not doing that right now. What is this? Okay. I don't remember what this one was. Oh, I think that's Emily's. Okay, now I'm lost. But okay. There was a scene. What the fuck is this? Nice. Where it looked like Kanish was following us. What is this? Holy smokes. I test ran everyone that I needed. Fuck this stupid. This thing is the fucking worst thing in my life right now. Shut up, stupid thing. Oh my god, and it just changed, so I can't even. Okay. No, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I promise. Not really, but really. Kaniki Niki Waka is the thing to say. Can you get rid of these? Thanks. Okay. Well, what? Claim those. Okay. Should I? I don't know.
Water comes in.
I don't know if I should do this or like those. Or should I hop on Minecraft? I don't know, there's a lot of... That took an hour and I want to say 20-ish minutes to complete. So that's great. Oh!
Don't come on! Show me your testify!
Yeah, let's light it up!
Away or get blown away!
Going in!
Bow your head. Oh, yeah.
What did you say? Where did you just go, my man?
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
What does it want me to do? Touch it? Okay. Oh. And? Oh my god. Dumpling. Do you mean that shiny gold stuff we just saw now? Now that you mention it, I think we've seen that before. You have Natlan? That's not something ordinary travelers or adventurers often see. Ancient legends tell that before the idea of Natlan was even born, when this land was ruled by ancient dragons, the language by which they wielded Phlogiston, still don't know how to say that, was this iridescent inscriptions. These days, none understand the meaning of hidden in these lights. Only the golden engravings scattered across Natlan remain to mark the trail of those ancient dragons. Wait, so you know how to work it, but not how it works. We cannot decipher the meaning of the inscriptions, but the ways we use Flagstone are the same, so we do understand it on that level. Let me try to explain. No, that's a lot of speaking. So in Leeway has those mysterious adeptal mechanics, yes? And while humans don't know the principle underlying their function, they can still make use of them. That's more or less what I'm talking about, despite the imperfect analogy. So that's how things are. Roar. Is your tummy... What is it? Oh my god, I love him. Dumpling, you're so cute. Do you like those shiny golden things? Roar. They're not for eating though. I'm in doubts. They could be eaten anyway. But still, watch what you chow down on. Alright? Rory. So much to say that we'll need the shiny iridescent inscription to push the pin back down, right? Correct. What? Think of that inscription as an eggshell that has been shattered by the expanding abyss. We'll need to find the broken shards and fix the shell. Only then can the abyss within be sealed away. That's a better analogy than the last. Agreed. That was super easy to understand. Alright then, let's begin. If you're ready, please touch the inscription beneath the pin. We've got to collect as much of the inscription's power scattered as it is around the stone pillars as we can. Of course, the abyss will resist, so please be careful. Okay, if we had to fight the abyss, why did they send you alone? Just saying. Okay, wait. Fight the powers. Oh my. And one more. And enter. The abyss interferes. Huh? Ooh. I can't count the amount of times I've done that in this. What's it? Oh god. Go down the side, please. Thanks. I'm trying. He can only move so fast. He's just a little boy. Fuck. Okay. Attempt 2. Go, 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 go. There we go. Uh-oh.
Illusion shattered. Let's light it.
Adventure, everybody, stand back!
There is no escape.
A process of elimination.
Silence!
Take that. Now what? We good? Are we doing our job? Even though we're not really getting paid. There's no... I'm alright. No, we're not actually normal, and we're not even from this world, so... Fun fact if you didn't know. Who's Sanha? For those who tell stories in their tribe, Sanha, the Masters of the Nightwind, is worthy of reference indeed. Next pin. What's up?
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
I don't think that's normal. Oh look, it's the skeleton. Give me a sec. I'll collect this. Oink. And then come back and defeat these guys.
Come on! Show me your courage!
The tides beckon. Bow your head. Justice is blindsided.
What did you just get hit by?
You win! Forget it!
That was quick.
What's today, Sunday?
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these
What the heck
items
was
into
that?
your possession.
I think... we'll get this some other time. I'll probably forget about it.
Silence!
Oops. I don't see... I don't think it's right here. Oh, there it is. Boink. Grab this. Okay. Look at the spinning thing for a second, and give me a second to do something. Because I messed up by accident. Don't cause problems. So just give me a second to do something real quick. And then I'll go back to playing. Excuse me. I don't know if I can edit this right now. No, I can't. Okay, I can't edit it on accident. Not on it, but on. You can't edit it right now. That's all I'm trying to say. Let me do something real quick. What do you want me to do? Let me beat up this guy first.
Illusion shattered! Let's light it up!
Bow your head.
Here you are. Well now.
Yikes. Strange. The golden patterns flew right over, just as before, but the inscription hasn't appeared beneath the pillar. Why is that? That indicates that not only has the inscription been squeezed out, but it's also been fragmented. This is bad. We need to find scattered bits, and fast. Where do we find them? I don't know either. They should still be held down by some power despite being scattered. So my guess is that they're nearby. Maybe we just need to look around. Roar. Oh, his roar is so cute. You wanna go over there? You're doing something important right now? We'll play later? Do you mean that inscription is over there? I suppose you really are no ordinary dinosaur, Dumpling. So you can do that too, huh? You got some way to go before you can be as good as a guide as Paimon. Paimon's jealous. Says who? Paimon's way more broad-minded than she looks. That was just her way of praising him. Yeah? The little guy didn't catch that at all. Bah. If only he was a little smarter. I'm sure he'll understand one day. Okay, the secret is as follows. Exercise patience and constantly communicate. Whether humans wish to understand Saurians or Saurians humans, they both need lots of time. True. Just like Paimon didn't get what Dumpling was trying to tell us just now. Sorry. You're quick to reply though. Paimon will give you that. Alright, we'll follow you and see if we can find any golden patterns. Where? I'm assuming they mean up here. Which means I will be going in the wall. Up a daisy? That's a dead end. Can I go this way? Again, I am only assuming. And I think I assumed wrong.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Settle down!
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Maybe I wasn't wrong. Hi, Dumpling. You following me? We gotta go down.
Shine down!
Scatter!
Look out, Dumpling. Hey! Don't be fighting. You're just a cute little dumpling. Dig downwards. Well. Whoa. Hey. I haven't run one of these dice yet. So. Oh, I can't kill him. He's so cute. Oh. Oh no, I hope Dumpkin can... Ooh, what's that? I don't think I can die. Right. Oops, oops. What's this? Oh shit. I was just about to say bomb. Well, we have a problem. I think I just locked myself in. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, actually. Well, I guess I can just climb. I lied.
Flicker.
Let's just see where this takes us. And then I can determine if I'm...
There is no escape.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
And I'm running. Oh. Run, bunny.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Can I ride that? Yes, I can. Yippee! Well, that sure does make everything easy. Whoa. Don't know if I need to keep this on or not. Red metal key. Okay. Okay, my guess is no, so. Don't worry, if you're lost, I'm lost too. Let's head down. below the lesser shadow pin to take a look. Okay, and down we go. Oh god, don't do that. Ooh. Okay, whoa, whoa, where are you going? Oops, he's okay. Sorry. That's not good. Oh shit. I don't know if I was supposed to enter that or not. I really hope I was. Looks like I was. Hey guys, I hate to break it to you, but I am losing foot ground. Footing? Foot ground? And it's actually very scary. Why? Cool. So are we gonna get my footing back, or what? Oh, it just opens up. We did it! The 2 shadow pins have been plunged back into the earth. Nice work. Another round of applause couldn't hurt. I'd clap my hands till they fall off, if I could, but then I couldn't really know the story, so forgive me for not doing so. Still, assure you that in my heart, naught but bones remain attached to my wrists. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Really? And here I thought that kids these days like their stories with a little dash of darkness. Watching the shadow pin burrow back into the ground really takes a load off my soul. Long-standing traditions dictates that we only need to check the 3rd lesser shadow pin and greater shadow pin, and we can call this job well done. Abyss successfully busted. The rest of the trip should be quite safe, so feel free to come along and chat with me. I'd like to know the heroes I'm inscribing into our tribe stories better, you know? In that case, we've got to say something like this. The mighty Paimon was as tall as a mountain. In that case, I'd like to be as large as you. You want to be as tall as 3 mountains? Dumpling, you truly are a saurian of prodigious appetites. Prodigious? My god, I just want to hug him. Sure. In that case, my brave warriors, Paimon as tall as a mountain, Chaos with the stature of 2, and Dumpling who has the bulk of 3. Would you kindly come with me to the poor little human-sized dwarf to check on the last little shadow pin? Is it this way? Ooh. I was just doing it because it was fun. It's fun to travel this way. I was having fun. Wonderful. It's solid, almost as if it was grown from the very soil. More robust even than the roots of the great mother tree that grows beneath the sorens of the Canopies mountain cliffs. Now I can head back and take up my shift in peace. Yee. Wow, so you were the one most interested in the stone pillars all along, huh? Shocking. Hey now, that's ignorance breaking. Here in Natlan, we believe that pure spirit and intelligence dwell within all things. For us, things take on human form is most traditional thing. For example, the tale of a beech tree's shadow that transformed into a young woman, and a young flower feather clan tribesman who fell from the sky. Or that story of a man who was a human by day but morphed into a saurian under the moonlight at night. Is that really true? Well, that is what a lot of stories say, that much. I swear to as one who tells tales. Wait, what about the Shadow Pin story then? There's no real shadow of the Volcano Lord, is there? And if the shadow is the abyss, then what is a pin really? You're a lot sharper than I thought, little Paimon. Let's see, where should I start with such a story long ago? With such a story. Long ago, the mountain range where the children of the Echoes made their home was not as it is today. It was normal, more complete, more lovely. Ouch. Everything changed when the Kachina struck. Indeed, Natlan's ley lines were always special and somewhat delicate, and so this calamity brought utter devastation. My brain's just not working with me today, okay? I'm sorry. They say that they say that the Night Kingdom was severely damaged in that disaster, and the totem pole's lights grew dim. The way up could not hear the tribe cries. And upon land, a dark tide of disaster blazed toward the mountain range, brought on by two soldiers. It was they who were the source of the troubles. Conrian. That's right. At the time, the tribe leaders had gone forth to the lone island in the west to resist the giant beasts. We're gonna call him Elder T because I don't know how to say his name, had no choice but to contend with the Abyss, and those two Conrians object. Finally, the tribe warriors and Saurians, exhausting their spirit, flesh, and blood, found a way to use the iridescent inscription, fashioning giant stone nails out of solid flagstone. Oh. And Elder T was first to leap into the dark pit, crying, "If the abyss should ensnare death, let us flip the script. With death and sacrifice, we shall ensnare the abyss." The brave warriors followed him in, and after much sacrifice, the abyss was at last sealed beneath the earth. This is the true tale of the past. Even the children of Echoes who excavate solid flagstone and gems for a living know that the flagstone around the stone nails must remain untouched. So that's the story. That happened 5 centuries ago, and yet you made it sound like it was something you saw yourself. That's a storyteller's duty. I love my work. And amongst all the tales I tell, I love the stories of these heroes the most. I'm not a nimble fellow, nor am I the best fighter. If anything, I'm the furthest thing from a hero, not warrior. But when I tell their stories, I feel like I'm right there, traveling, adventuring, and fighting alongside them. I feel them smile upon me, egging me on as if standing in the shadows of the bonfires, listening to me as they would a friend, bragging of their exploits. And perhaps this is how I fight alongside them, by ensuring that their stories will be passed down and remembered from generation to generation. Wait a second. So what does the Elder's story have to do with the Volcano Lord? And why do Shadow Pins have that name? Ha ha ha. Still thinking about that, Paimon? It's simple. It's just a little play on words, commonly done in many stories. It's called a shadow pin because it pins shadows. Easy, right? Eh? Wow, the two of you made the same noise. That's not where Paimon thought this was going. Wait, what's going on? Shaking up and down the ground. That's shaking, Paimon. I blame Tutu's awful gape? Come on, my joke wasn't that disastrous. It's the big shadow pin. That's where the tremors are coming from. Something's wrong. Come on, we need to get back there. Oh. Why did this? We drove all 3 lesser pins into the ground. But the abyss influence is getting stronger? That's impossible. The Woven Scrolls stories clearly state that things our experiences do not prepare us for do sometimes happen. Huh? Things our experiences do not prepare us for do sometimes happen. Am I being dumb? Oh, my little character's in the way. Things our experience do not prepare us for do sometimes happen. Okay, there we go. I feel like there should be a comma somewhere in there. That really hurt my brain. It's more accurate to say that accidents happen so often that even Paimon stopped being surprised. Could that be some change has overtaken the abyss, surging within the ley lines, causing it to resistance to grow stronger? Either way, it feels like something terrible is happening down there. Why don't we try getting a closer look? Dumpling! Please do, Chaos. Dumpling, you can't just run off. Don't. Okay. Oh, God. Well. What does this do? Oh. That's not. Hold on. Wow, where did all these monsters come from? They're pitch black. Take care of them quickly.
Shine down! Everybody stand back!
No, Dumpling. You're not allowed to fight. I told you that. They're too cute. What if they hurt you?
Here you are.
I can't have that happen. You're too precious to me. You know that. Whoa, those people. Watch out.
There is
those
no
are
escape.
the biggest Night Soul Warrior tools get tangled up with it.
Be sanctified.
Out of the way.
Silence.
Dumpling, I'm not telling you again. Don't be there. You're too cute. I can't have you get hurt.
Illusion shattered!
Dumpling, where'd you go? Okay. Pet. No Okay, let's get out of the way. I fell. Okay, yes, Paimon, Dumpling. Are you all unhurt? Paimon's okay. You don't look injured, Dumpling. Did a bigger pair scale you just now? Good to see that you're alright. Rawr. He's so cute. Back in the action already? Hehe, you're awesome. Ew, I hated how I just said that. Well, that was a lucky break. Amongst our misfortune, this cloud of smoke is huge. Every bit as large as the plums of volcanic ash hurled out by the volcanic lord in the stories. Excuse me. To be honest, I don't know what comes next. But we can always inspect the hole first. For all we know, maybe this isn't a big deal, right? It'd be the right moment for some sort of ironic twist after all. You know, like how a bandit finds that the treasure he spent half his life searching for is actually worthless? That's too predictable. Perhaps this place we've guarded for centuries have been empty all along. Or maybe we'll find that the story of the Shadowpin is but a 5-century-old prank that some bored ancestor of ours came up with. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but I can't help but be nervous. Either way, I have no clue what we'll find down there. But still, I will go. Toot toot tit tit toot. Don't worry about it, we'll come with you. Just the normal kind of big, really? That shape's kind of ugly too. When did you become some kind of cavity connoisseur, huh? Sure, we've seen lots of these, but... Hey, don't copy him when he's being a bad role model. You don't want to pick up bad habits. This huge space can appear because of this filter, and I must have been here long before. To prevent anything might crawl up from the surface, perhaps. Oh. Calamity. Pain. Save. I don't know, but I heard a voice. You all don't look so good, especially you. The spirits of the phone's soldiers are about to emerge. Not really, I'm afraid. That voice, so cold, coarse. Just listening to a few syllables were like running my brain across a sandpaper. Ew! And as for us, we'll go down and see what's happening. We've exchanged names, but not blows. That makes us friends. Heh. So calm in the face of danger. Are you used to it? Or is this just the natural result of possessing overwhelming strength? Well, let us go down together then. Down we go. Oh, why is he whining? Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Just as I thought, the iridescent description that was supposed to be... Oh, I must figure out... Okay. That's a grave. Okay. Huh? Why is there a stone tablet here? Or, yeah. Might have been left by the tribesfolk of the past. That happens quite often around here. Long ago, this was a boundary marker telling you that you've crossed the line. Boundaries and borders are no laughing matter here. Between the living and the dead, within and without, above and below, only those who have crossed these lines can grasp the dangers they face. The stone tablet reads this: If any tread past this stone with ill intent, mine hand shall Drake Claw become, and grasp their necks shall I. Ew. Wait, where have I heard that name? When the Abyss was corrupting Natlan, he led the tribes against them, and against the 2 soldiers from Kachina. After all, the capacity to remember such stories is a basic quality that all stories must have. Let me see. I'm not. You would prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or a thorn in our side, that you should ever increase our vigilance, like an amphed that bites a saurian. Amphed. Those Kachinians fought alongside the tribe then? Well, the names of these 2 have always featured in the stories as the embodiment of evil. They even appeared in my nightmares. If you don't stop crying, the ghost of the Kachinian soldiers will follow the sound and track down your shadow. So they said. But it was all a lie? Such injustice. That those who gave their all for our tribe should bear such slander. That's so sad. They did not care for their good name. They only wished to see their will fulfilled. So that's how it is. Most heroes don't do good deeds to become heroes. They become heroes because they do those deeds. That's why they don't care about what others think of them. Perhaps you're right, but there the inscription goes. What's the boss battle? Whoa. Finally sealed the abyss. You can always see traces of abyss flicker to you. Looks like that thing attracting the inscription. We need to get over there and have a look. Hold on. Stone chamber of shifting crystal pillars.
Off we go!
Grab that. No. Why would I? Oh. Oh, and you can't climb.
Adventure time!
Oh, Lord. As long as they don't fight me. I told you it's dangerous. Get out of here. Calamity. The seal. Torn apart. The voice is more complete now, but somehow it's not as frightening as before. My head still hurts. That's no big deal. How are you feeling, Dumpling? Looks like you're fine to me. It's clear that the voices we heard coming from spawn must have been those Kachina soldiers who'd been sealed here too. But what's going on here? I think the problem here is similar to the one we encountered with the lesser shadow pins above. The surging abyss has caused the iridescent inscription power to shatter and be squeezed out of the giant ceiling pillar. That means we need to find large fragments and find a way to put this eggshell back together again, right? Indeed. We must be careful. Can you sense the inscription power hidden inside that thing? You sure do have a sharp nose. Wait, was that stone there before? Hmm? Well, whatever, let's take a look around it. Whoa.
Shine down! I'm going in!
Dumpling, I just said don't. Don't want you hurt. You're just a little guy. Head. Oh. You're such a good boy. Oh, he's gonna break it. Well, that doesn't.
Bow your head.
Stop. Okay, if I can't freaking climb. How do you expect me to get up there if I can't climb, huh? Oh.
Here you are.
Still can't climb. Ah! Oh, I thought you go up.
Yep.
You do go up. Is it really necessary for me to not be able to climb some parts? Okay. It shrunk and floated off into the middle. Oh, that's not enough. Ah!
There is no escape!
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Don't you hurt him. He is just a little dino.
Bow your head.
Let's light it up!
Quicker.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
A process of elimination.
Oh. Ah. Don't get swallowed by the earth, even though you have no idea where you're going. Don't get hurt, Dumpling. Ah! Okay. I'm trusting you, Dumpling. Okay. Dumpling, where'd you go? We're definitely gonna have to fight those guys. Let me try. Quick, seal us inside too, just as we agreed. Then leave, get out of here. We aren't leaving the calamity. There are more voices, more than those two soldiers for sure. Behind the glowing inscription, from a place further still than the English howls, you hear wrathful roars and the pained whimpering of saurians. You hear the sound of flesh and blood emerging, the sick, giant, sticky, approaching footfalls of some giant thing beyond the description. But you also hear something like thousands of hands, thousands constantly resisting, pushing outward. You hear the endless battle in the narrow darkness. It is torment onto eternity. There's fight on. They're fighting still. Though the heroes were wounded, they shook it off instead of nothing hurt withal. But real wounds cannot be so easily shaken, not true torment so easily conquered. There they suffered so long in that tiny, lightless world. Oh, is there anything we can do for them? I want to as well, but the abyss. Perhaps the only thing we can do is inherit their will and reseal the inscription. Nor has this been the first time the Shadowpin has fallen in our tribe's tales anyway. Someone must have been here before. Someone must have read T's tablet. Those who came before restore the inscription must have seen what we saw. And yet, our story did not change. For the warnings they gave were real, as were the dangers. All we can do is restore the inscription and leave, to remember always and never forget all that we have witnessed. You're right, Paimon. There is no end for those heroes. Don't worry, we're strong together. Of course he would. Cross Paimon's heart. Are we about to fight the abyss? Or grant the warriors peace, okay? How? Tell me. Didn't we agree that we'd make our exit as soon as the seal was ready?
Shine down!
Let the mighty be humble!
Warrior who cleave the dark.
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Ow!
My duty is done. I'm in there. Hold on.
There is
You
no
better not
escape!
be hurting Dumpling over there. Did you see? Your orders have carried out. You won't be disappointed. Oh, sorry if my clicking is loud. My mic's right next to my thing. Knicky Winky Wonka is the thing to say. I don't know the actual lyrics. Whoa. Well, this is weird. There was all that scattered light earlier, and then we suddenly found ourselves here. That's... Oh, it's a kitty! Based with fur like the night. Come over here. It's not Oz, is it? You have brought so many slumbers, they should have rested in peace. Perhaps they prayed to spirits they should not have beseeched. But that was a moonless night where naught could be seen. The night has long forgiven them. Yet hate and filth shall never rest, and they too shall never truly sleep again. Thank you, O you who are beloved. You have soothed their fury which raged in the darkness. It was you who brought them into the night's reflection. The outland souls, too, may now return where they were headed. Go now, but be aware the fearful instigators, and the ends plotted by those bearing ill intent. Oh. Okay. That looked like, the Night Kingdom. Whether it was or not, I have no idea. It just looked like it to me. You're back. Dumplin' and I were worried, honestly. What did I say, little fella? They're fine. See? Oh, he cares. It's a long story, for sure. I never expected that abyss here could be truly purified. It is gone, almost as if it was no longer needed to stay. The torment voices have also fallen silent. Oh. You are remarkable heroes, thank you. On behalf of all those warriors, you can finally know peace. Who know? For those two soldiers, no, heroes. Now that the abyss is no longer present, they need no longer to serve as a warning to us. Aww. Behold, the mighty mountain Paimon. How she swallows a sweet madame the size of a sumpter beast in a single bite. Oh, he's so cute. Yippee!
Here you go.
I did not know that quest was gonna do that. Okay. Oh, I need to go collect that. I should probably do that. Yeah, we can do it here, I guess. So this is like the main city. Well, I guess it's the main building, not a city.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Welcome.
Thank you for completing.
Oops.
Ad Astra.
Thank you. Natlan. dispatch again. Oh! I don't know if they do anything for me, but does... Here, let's see. Sorry for Rizon. I just want to see... Oh, I wondered if Kachina had ability. But I don't know where she is. Bummer. Interesting. Oh, she's... Oops. Let's put Farazan back on. That was the chair on my feet, by the way. I think... These are just rewards from the app. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of clicking, and I'm sorry. I still don't really know what this means. There are various ways to obtain adventure XP and raise your adventure rank. Whether it be completing various quests, opening chests, blah 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 blah. World level increase. Is it telling me to go level up my world? I'm a little confuzzled. Hold on. I have 8? Okay, fine. We'll do that, and then I can wish on that. And yeah. Don't ask me what I'm really doing. I hope it doesn't up my world level. It will. Okay. Water? I need Benny.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Animal. I think one of these should probably...
Are you sure it has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with.
That is the strangest team I have ever put together, but... whatever they want.
Off we go!
Oh shit. I didn't think I was that close. Excuse me? Oh, that's not happening.
Let's light it up!
Settle down!
No way.
Adventure time! Off we go!
Can I eat something first? I just want you to know I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
This is long overdue.
Be sanctified.
Again, I'm sorry.
Born of ice and frost.
Silence!
Let's light it up!
Unsightly insects!
oversight on my part. Settle down.
Access denied.
Let's light it up!
For Rex Lapis.
The tides beckon.
There's no way.
Bow your head. Settle down.
Wretched vermin!
Born of ice and
Teamwork is
There's
dreamwork!
no. I don't even know if, like, with my other team, it would work. We can try. I'm thinking if I want to switch out Nubilet. I think I'm gonna put Amber in.
at the ready.
I know she's pretty weak, but her bunny does do good things. Oops. What does it matter if I use a special dish? Ugh.
Get him! Illusion shattered.
Let's light it up!
There is no escape. Nope.
Vengeance!
How bold!
Let's light it up!
Illusion shattered.
Go in!
Scatter!
Oh, I didn't realize there was too far away to get both of them.
Let it rain. Shine down.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
There is no escape.
Flicker.
Shine down.
Why do they never miss?
Oh,
Here you are. A process of elimination.
I'm losing. I can't really do anything about it.
Illusion shattered.
No one escapes my... Let's light it up! Yeah. I'm going in!
Shine down.
Get him! Let's light it up!
bang!
Defract!
Damn. Oh, you know, I mean, it probably doesn't do much, but I think, Amber's weapon isn't, yeah, not that it does, not that it should affect it that much, but okay, well. When I saw their weapon level being low, I was like, that's weird. I usually have them all the way up. I get them level 90. Oh. Who is this? I could probably use her.
My contraptions are calibrated. We may now depart. My blade will lead us through the shadows.
Can't sleep? Let's go for a walk then.
I just want to use different people. And see how well everyone does.
Ready.
My guiding stars!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Hey.
Stars, shine for me!
Hunt them down! Into the shadows.
What'd I use that on? Oh, maybe it's just not fully stored. That's quite possible. Missing the in-betweener, am I not?
Evil looks. Shoot on sight. Loaded.
The night is cold.
Ready.
Don't be scared.
Everybody stand back! Seize the skies! Loaded.
Can't run from death.
I can't figure out who I like using her with because she makes you jump and then you can spike down. And usually, so with Alhaitham and his passive skill, maybe it's what it's called, he, with plunge attacks, or what are they called, charged attacks, it can summon one of his little green doodads. So like it gives me dendro damage. I don't think I need 17. So like I like using her with him sometimes, even though Animo doesn't work with Dendro, it still works with my others of Electric and Pyro, which I usually have. Who was this for? Amber? Ooh, I might not have slime. Oops. So I can make these, surprisingly enough. But I don't think I have slime because I've been trying to upgrade. Because the last run it was Xiao in the theater, so I was trying to upgrade him. Yeah, I don't think we got. Although I should. I wonder if I can. Ooh. Oh, it's the first of the month, by the way, too, so. Oh, I can't, anyways. Amber, I need to. Didn't mean to do that to you. Down, 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 down. What? Anyways, and then maybe I can do it. Thea ain't built. If anything, she's not even close to being built. Cause that's the one I regret pulling Dia. Mostly because now she's a standard character. And two, I just don't use her as I thought I would. I also kind of regret pulling Wanderer and Xiao. But Nihida I've been upgrading, so she's kind of okay right now. Other than the fact I can't get the artifacts I want. And don't look at that, that's fresh. It's really hard to get those.
In my role as champion duelist,
I don't care about your role. I have 35 days, I'm not really.
Do not matter.
Okay. Do I switch over to anywhere or do I just call that a day? I think I'm gonna call it a day. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope it was at least a little bit interesting. We saved Kachina, and that's all I care about. The next quests for this though, I feel like it's gonna be super cool. And I can't wait to see that happen. Because truthfully, I'm excited. But thank you for watching. I just cracked my knuckles. I almost said ankle. Thank you for watching. If you thought I was funny, if you want to stick around, make sure to leave that like button. Helps me out to reach out to different people. And make sure to hit that subscribe button. I know YouTube's been a little weird with notifications, but I also do have a Twitter, not to promote myself too much, that I usually do post when I do go live. So if the notifications don't work, then the Twitter will help. But I hope you had a fun time here, and